Fiberglass, the tunnel. Check. Not sure the best way to do this. My microphone broke, so hopefully I'll get that fixed in the next little while. Here's what's been going on. This is the result of the tunnel completed. All sucked in nicely. I'm doing some routing of the wire now. To do that, I need a couple of things. So I'm going to be putting the computer and fuse box in this where the jack went for the tire. So that's going to go in there. This fuse box is going to go in there, and these all need to be routed into there. What I found out is this wall is open on this side. That's why there's usually a cubby that fits in it and protects and covers the wall. But because it's open, this whole back side's open. So I'm gonna route the wires down through here, and instead of out through this hole, I'm gonna route them down into here. So I'm gonna cut this out, and then I have Kilmat, 80mm Kilmat to lay down. So I'm gonna go do all of that right now. Then I'll be able to route both of the wiring and see where I want the main fuse box, that fuse block, to go. I want it to be more accessible than the stock one. The stock one was up under there, and you had to get up like on your head to change things, and I don't want to do that anymore. Apparently there are different opinions about this. I laid it in the entire interior. I haven't done up on the top of the firewall because I need to still do the clutch, which is coming next week. Over here on the passenger side, I ended up cutting out that area and rounded it off. Now I'm going to feed the fuse block and a couple of other things through there and set it back there, just like I was mentioning a second ago. For those of you curious about Kilmat and C3 Corvettes, here's what I bought. The 80mm, 36 square feet. This is what I have left over. So I don't know what they come in, like what, 1x2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 sheets left. That's minus up under the firewall at the very top. And I also did not do my doors yet. I'm gonna wait till after I paint it to do the doors. And then I'll probably have to get another box, and I'll do this back area, and I'm gonna do up under there as well. Because this top deck really makes some vibrations. So I got this down. I was able to mark it off the windshield, and I wanted to get all of this done because now I'm gonna lay the wire down through and start wiring up the car. And then my clutch reservoir is supposed to come on Monday, so in 2 days, technically 1 day, and then I can get that set up. I've been really thinking about this. So now I gotta get this hydraulic clutch set up, and hopefully I can use one of these existing holes. The old clutch bar is really loud, but one thing, I have size 12 feet. The clutch used to sit like this, and I don't know if you can see this, but it's really far out from the brake. It sits really close to the driver. Additionally, when you set them even, which is where I'm hoping to adjust the hydraulic clutch, I have a giant, like a 2-inch gap between the pedals. So what I've always wanted is a stomp plate over here, but this is the high-low beam. So So I don't know if I'll ever get a stomp plate in this car. There's just not enough room. But what I might end up doing anyway is next week, after I kind of figure things out, I might chop this. I might chop it right there and angle it over with this and bring this maybe an inch apart instead of 2 inches. And that will just buy me a little more room over there. I could also just buy 2 pedals, but in the sake of saving money, that doesn't do me a lot of good. But I could buy 2 like racing skinnier, more comfortable pedals. I don't know what I'm gonna do, if anything, about that yet. I just feel like now is the time. I'm having conflict of just get it right, don't get it right, just get it running, versus do it right the first time. Because if I just do it here, I don't have to worry about setting anything on fire. I can just nip it off, weld it in. So I don't know. Now I have quite the wiring conundrum going on here. Fit these through this hole. All of these are in and safe. So now I know kind of a better layout, and I can maybe get some wire holders and poke holes here. Kind of have it route up this way. And the painless has 3, they kind of divided it up into 3 separate systems. They have the computer system, and then they have the dash system. So this is a little data link they have with an engine light, and I just have to make sure that runs over to the driver's side, the transmission section. So this is going to come down, and this is my vehicle speed sensor. This is for an automatic transmission. It says just to coil this up and place it in here, so it will just be in this dead space. The last little thing that I'll show you for today's video, little update, is the driver's side exhaust and how I've routed the exhaust. So I got the exhaust, but it's just too close, and I think I can drop it with a spacer. But instead of doing that, I'm gonna take it out and chop it here and there, and I'm gonna drop it maybe an inch or 2. And it looks like the other side comes down quite a bit. So I'm gonna try to match. You know, I thought I had it a little bit better, and now with the body on, it's a lot more clear to me. So I'll probably drop it up here, and then just angle that a little bit and come up. And the last thing, here's the decisions I made for my rear exhaust exit. So I had them come out. Had I known it was an option, or had I known I was gonna do this, originally I was gonna have the exhaust come out here, and I was gonna have them 2-barrel out both of the sides to make it wider. And I think I'm gonna have them coming out and just have two pipes coming out. And it's gonna go from a 2.5, and they're 18 inches long, so they'll be back here a little bit more. It'll go from a 2.5 to a 3.5. So these are gonna be open, and I think that will give it a little bit more peppy look, more unique look. Anyway, there's a quick update. That's what I've been up to.